Hey guys, welcome to video number 7 on the series I'm doing on my next book release, Enough, Stop the Negative Chatter and Know Your Worth. I cannot believe we are here. The book is releasing tomorrow and I cannot wait for you guys to have this book in your hand. If you have not seen the other 6 videos, they are linked in a playlist below for you guys to check out. I go over some of the chapters in the book just like I'm doing here, and I just wanted to give you a little rundown of the book before I jump into the review of this particular chapter, or the summary of this chapter. There are 13 chapters in the book, and it's kind of like a shortish book. It's not super long, but it's not as short as my other book. It's got 150 pages, and it's available in ebook, paperback, and hardcover. And the audiobook is coming soon and is read by me. And I'm so excited because I didn't read my last audiobook, on Believe, damn it. I didn't read that one, but I am reading this one, and it's been so exciting and challenging and nerve-wracking, but mostly excited, and I can't wait for the audiobook to come out too. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the summary of this chapter, which is chapter 12, and it's titled The Relapse and the Rebound. And the reason I wanted to go over this particular chapter is because this chapter talks about the relapse and the rebound that we go through in our own lives as human beings living in this earth. We sometimes think, when we see people like me who write personal development books, or when you actually overcome a certain area of your life or certain struggle, you think that's it, you'll never go through it again, or you think that person doesn't struggle, they must have, they must always be positive, they must not go through any pain, they have it put together. And maybe you're thinking to yourself, well, if I read this book, or if I read another personal development book, my life will be together forever and I'll never go through anything again, because that person must not go through anything because they are in the personal development world and they believe in self-help and they must have it together. And the truth is, that is not true. So in this chapter, I share a very personal story of when we went through COVID, the pandemic, how it was a huge relapse for me, but I also share how I rebounded from that. And we are always going to go through things, and that's what I want to share with you today, is that no matter how many books you read, including this one, I've read hundreds of personal development books. I am in it. I write it. I talk about it. I do videos on it. I talk about it all day long with my family. And still, I have days where I struggle. And that's okay. It's not that you fall, is that you get back up. So with this book, my hope is that not only you learn how to navigate through life in the best possible way, I give you tricks on how to just get to that next level in your life. I show you scientific proof of why it is that this time it can be different. If you apply yourself, you can change the way you think about yourself. You can change the way you navigate through life, but you do have to take action. And that is what this book is mostly about, to know that the power is in your hands. You can do whatever it is you want to do with your life, but you are in the driver's seat. I can't do it for you. No other author can do it for you. We have control of our lives. And that is the big takeaway from this book, is that you have the power to do anything you want to do, as long as you apply yourself, as long as you take action, and as long as you're constantly working towards your personal development journey. You will have a much better life than if you just decide to just give up and say, well, life is happening to me instead of life is happening for me. I share with you how to navigate through life guided by your soul and love instead of fear and your ego. And I just cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on this book, and I hope that you share it with everybody that comes in contact with you, everyone who loves personal development, or anyone who actually needs to stop the negative chatter in their head and just move on to a more peaceful way of living. So that is it for the summary of this book. That is it for this series. I cannot wait to share this book. I cannot wait for you guys to read it. Tomorrow is the day. I haven't decided at this point if I'm going to go live on here on YouTube, or if I'm going to go live on Instagram. So if you are subscribed, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you know if I do go live. If you are not following me on Instagram, make sure you do so, because it might be easier to do Instagram to go live than here, but I haven't decided yet. Either way, if it's something that you want to be a part of, make sure you follow me on Instagram, make sure you're subscribed, and that you hit the notification bell here so that you get notified if I do go live. That is it. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you for ordering the book. Thank you for reading the book. Thank you for your reviews. Thank you for your comments. Just thank you for being here. That is it. I will see you again possibly tomorrow. Until then, stay safe.